Okay, I just noticed on the back end of this motor, no filter. This tool is from and new tools are both rated at 960 RPMs from the factory. So we need to do some more digging. The clutch switch looks like it's in good position. This is the good new tool. This is the Roper tool. Again, the clutch switch appears to be in good location, and I know functions all right because I had previously looked at it. Brushes appear to be in proper location, and so far outwardly I'm not seeing anything out of the ordinary. Okay, so here we are. I have the motors apart. The new tool is still on our left, and Roper's tool is on the right. I have the rotors out, and the first thing I noticed was that, of course, the commutator has a nice, good, even carbon sheen on it. That's exactly what we look for in a DC motor. We want to make sure that those contacts are okay. This one being a new tool, a little bit less. Of course, it's been run, but it's still building that sheen. Something I would expect, and something would be absolutely normal. Now, I did notice visually it appears that the rotors actually have different numbers of windings. I don't know if you can see this on the camera all that well at the moment, but the new tool and Roper's tool. Roper's tool appears to have many more windings. This is the top winding I'm looking at, so this is the last winding to be made on the rotor. You can see here it appears that there are quite a few less versus Roper's old tool. So the next thing I wanted to do is at least confirm that one rotor at least weighed more or less than the other. And indeed I find that the new rotor, the weight of the rotor is 98.6 grams, and the rotor from Roper's tool actually weighs more at 102.2 grams. That's enough to account for some extra windings. Absolutely. I do know that they use putty for counterweighting to make the rotor spin evenly. But there's really not enough of that material on there to account for the weight difference because both of them have comparable amounts of material. But I'm more concerned about the number of rotations. Okay, so I wanted to be fair about what I was looking at and decided to go into the clutch as well as the motor and the gears. Both gear sets are, of course, the same gear ratios, and they also appear to have the same amount of grease, roughly. So I don't see any issues there. What I was really concerned about was looking at the top portion of the clutch and looking at the overall cleanliness of the track, and noting that there's virtually no wear on either one of them. And looking at the angles and comparing the angles here, doing a visual comparison, both are the same, and I see no issues there. So at this point, I would have to say that my main concern, since noting the motor, that the culprit is indeed the rotor of the driver. So I'm going to leave it at that for now.